Hello, hello, and happy Monday. Welcome in. We are back today with our Undertaker's Undertaking run, and I'm very excited to see what happens because I think we're finally going to start heading to the far territories today. I hope. Only about like a month behind schedule in game, but that's just how the game goes sometimes, right? I do know I wanted to like repair my deer hide clothing before we left. And I still think we can do that. I think if we head up um, to the what's it called again? The hunting lodge, then we should be okay. Also, I messed around with my mic settings before stream and like was doing some recordings and stuff to hear what it sounds like. I hope that it stays okay because it was weird. I had fiddled around with my mic settings and one setting sounded really good, and then I started the game and I did a recording and it suddenly sounded terrible. So then I switched it again. And so now I'm hoping, like, it sounded fine in my recording. I hope it sounds fine through Twitch. We shall see. Hopefully it also stays okay. We're just gonna hop right in today and see what the game has to offer today. All right, here we go. I know I'm starting a little bit earlier than I usually do. I realized that, oh, we've got fish on us. Okay. I realized that I have a grocery delivery coming at the time that I would normally still be streaming, and I wanted to make sure that we'd actually get our stream in and not be completely rushed. This is 91% cured. What if I leave the fish here? Oh, actually, let's go out the front door. Front door, I suppose. Yeah, the side. Let's go through the side shed so that we can see what the weather is like before I waste a match. And no, this is definitely not going to be useful for us. Wait. Shouldn't we have a wolf hide here? One wolf, one cedar. Where did the wolf hide go? Did I pick it up for some reason? Did I bring it inside for some reason? Confusion. Oh, here it is. I just couldn't see it. It was just so dark. Okay. Okay, so first things first. Yeah, we really need to fix these things up. Those things are mostly okay. First things first, we're gonna go repair our deer gear, as I like to call it. Oh, sounds like maybe we have a fish. I don't think we're gonna bother harvesting all of the bear meat. I don't really know that that's necessary. I mean, I guess we'll just wait and see. Because I do kind of want to go get this fish. Maybe I can drop some stuff. Do I have more than 15? I don't have more than 15. I have exactly 15 cattails. So let's pick one more. Now I can call more than 15 cattails for bingo. Let's go ahead and start this fire. Good job, Astrid. How cold is it? Negative 13. I don't know if that's going to be okay. Let's go ahead and just throw some stuff on here. Negative 6, negative 5. We'll take a crack at that. Hey, Lou, welcome in. Chi-Chi on first. Okay, so we successfully started a fire, and what was the other thing I said? Cattails. Cattails! And I guess catches a fish? Although we don't know. This thing might break on us. But it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you had a nice weekend. Able to relax a little bit and do something nice. "52 minutes, 34 minutes, and it's still cold." Okay, okay, well, at least now we're warming up. We are still a little over-encumbered, but not by that much. I think we'll be okay to climb. I think we'll be okay to climb this thing. You're in Mexico! Oh, awesome! So, no dealing with cold winter weather for you. No, I knew it. I knew it.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
That's awesome. I hope you're having a really good time. I have never been to Mexico, but I've had quite a few friends who've gone and have really liked it. Hey, Waba, welcome in. Great to see you. I'm doing okay. I'm feeling a little out of sorts today, like, just because there's been a lot going on. We were traveling last week, and just dealing with lots of, like, family stuff. So I'm sort of feeling like it's gonna maybe take a minute for me to get into streaming mode. It's also a little bit early for me to start streaming, so that could be part of why I'm, like, a little out of it. Yeah, we unfortunately had to travel for a funeral. So not exactly the nicest reason to get together with people, but that's how life goes sometimes. Things get back to normal soon, and hope everything's okay with you and your family. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it was also so chaotic because we were supposed to have the funeral like a month ago. Well, I guess 3 weeks ago, but it had to be postponed for a couple of different reasons, and so it was just like trying to figure out, when is it going to happen? When are we going to travel? When are we going to be home? But yeah, it went really well. The week before, so it was on Friday, and throughout the entire week, it was extremely cold, very windy, on and off snow, and we're just like, oh my god, this is gonna be terrible. Thankfully, the day of the funeral was, I mean, it was still cold, but it was around freezing and not like several degrees below, and you know, very little wind, no precipitation, so it was not a big deal at all. Here we go. 30 minutes until ready. Oh boy. I guess that must have been a small one. I didn't realize that. Can I actually just fish? I don't think I have a hook on me, do I? Oh, I apparently do. Oh, one of that thing of bear is going to burn, isn't it? No. Oh, we were lucky there. Well, let's try. Yeah, good weather was important, especially this time of year. Like, just there seems to be no escape from the cold. Although we haven't really had much issues with it where I live. It's been chilly, but it's been like normal winter temperatures. It was really cold where my parents live, and it's really cold where my in-laws live. So it's just like we pulled the lucky card for sure. Let's just have another piece of meat. I guess we'll just leave the fire going. I don't think I'm gonna... Ooh, I just realized that our water is low. We could have some water boiling here, and we can pick it up on our way back. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, me too. Me too. And then it was just, like, chaotic trying to get home. We ended up taking a late connection on Saturday evening. And so we didn't get home until after midnight. so like Sunday morning. So yesterday was kind of a wash, and I'm still kind of like adjusting to being around again, being up and about, doing things. I think I still need a few more stones, but how many? Let's see. We have. How should? Where are they? Stones. Stones, where are you? We have 8. And theoretically, we have 37. So I need 13, right? 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
13 stones. There we go. Deadpool coming in with the raid. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. It's really good to see you, Deadpool. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while. And welcome in, Raiders. If any of you are new here, I'm Waffle Mouse. I play a lot of The Long Dark, but I also do some other stuff. We're going to be playing Firewatch on Friday, actually, so that'll be fun. Firewatch Friday, I've decided. February Firewatch Friday. What were we up to today? I hope your stream went well. Had a good time and all that jazz. And if you need to go into lurk mode to take care of any post-stream duties, no worries. Totally understand. February Firewatch Friday? Fantastico! Hey, Trooper, welcome in. Thank you for the resub. 42 months. Like, those numbers just blow my mind, because in my head, it's not possible because I haven't been streaming that long, so how could I have someone who's subscribed for that long? It's good to see you, Trooper. I hope you're doing well today. Oh god, imagine we come up here and the moose is here. He hasn't been here before, and I think I saw moose markings down below, so I don't know if he can still appear anyway, but I'm gonna hope not. I don't see him. I think we're good.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's grab these sticks. No, you can't drop the gear. Although you can drop a few stones soon, Astrid. I'm gonna have to have you pick up more stones first, but then you can drop them when you make a nice little stone cache, rock cache, whatever. Good morning, Lily. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today and you had a nice weekend. I think I actually have more than 37 stones, but I just kind of stopped counting or stopped recording them, so as long as we have enough to make the cache, I don't really care if there are some left over. Oh, picking these up is annoying. It's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and place our rock cache. I kind of wanted it to be a little bit flatter, but it's fine. We'll call this BRR hunting lodge cache. Oh, I can't call it that. Okay.
That's
Lodge
brilliant.
cache. There we go. Very creative name. I called into work, so I'll be in and lurking until I need to leave. Well, I hope you have a good day at work, and thank you for lurking until then. I kept it 25 degrees today. It's a heat wave. I can't remember. I don't think I have a bingo event for the cache. Please be cured. Yes. Okay. That one's cured. Don't we have another one? We must. We must have more than one. Ah! So many deer. Then let's go ahead and fix up. All right, I need to grab the guts too. Cedar cured gut. 1, 2. An hour and 7 minutes. Such an odd amount of time, don't you think? 80 degrees in Mexico today. Nice. One of the plans gonna lay out on the beach and sip a margarita or something today. Okay, it would be nice. Do we have cured bunnies in here? Cured bunnies. Doesn't look like it. I think I used up the bunnies already. Yeah, I did. Okay. So no more bunnies. I'll move this over here. I'm gonna make amendments to our notes so that we don't have to worry about confusing ourselves in the future. It says 2 bunnies. 3 deer. Excuse me? Oh yeah, of course. Obviously, I just used 2 and there's 1 left over, but did I forget to remove the bunnies? Or no, here they are. Silly me. Okay, then let's fix those up too before we go. We finally got jet lag beat. Yes, just in time for a bunch of other people to go on holiday. Boo. Yeah, jet lag, I don't know. Jet lag takes forever for me to get rid of. Hate that stuff so much. Yes and yes. Sounds like a good plan to me. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I was telling Waba earlier that I feel like I'm maybe not quite in streamer mode yet because it's a little bit earlier for me. I don't usually stream quite this early. I just have groceries coming and wanted to make sure that I'd have plenty of time to stream and not have to like rush out. And let's see, we used 4 guts now. There we go. And yeah, other than that, I can't really complain. Anything else here that I want to do? I don't think so. I think I want to leave the firewood. We have, let's see, 1 deer here. We have 1 down below. Oh, we have 2 in the maintenance shed. We have 2 bunnies. Okay. In that case, we're fine. We could consider the option of, oh, we have backlens weather. Of waiting until the bear respawns to kill him and get another bear hide down and using the bear hide to repair our coat before we leave. But I think I'm just going to say screw it. I think we're going to just forget about that for now. Okay, Magellan's Weather and acorns. 2 very nice things. Oh, also successfully repaired animal clothes and something. And acorns. Can I drop anything? We're not that heavy. I mean, we are a little heavy, but I could drop that. Maybe a few sticks. Yeah, now we can climb the rope. Wow, that looks like the snow is melting as I was walking. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, I was considering actually playing Firewatch today, but then I figured the alliteration is cool. Firewatch Friday. Plus February Firewatch Friday. Very cool. And also, I didn't want to rush through... I didn't want to rush through the game. And seeing as I'm going to have to wrap up at like a specific time, I didn't want to have to keep an eye on the clock and be like, no, 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 we have to get this done, we have to get this done. So, we'll wait and save that for Friday. I am really excited though. Yeah, okay, we're not going to be able to finish harvesting the bear because it has despawned on us. Let's pretend that this didn't happen. There we go. That's the area of shame, if you will. Gonna have to start picking up more sticks, though. It's a ruined torch. We could break that down. Okay. Oh, today would be a good traveling day, wouldn't it? Oh, no, it's almost evening. Okay, never mind. The sun will be setting soon. So in that case, it is not good traveling. A good time to travel. Spent so much time repairing stuff. Maybe it was a little bit of a waste, but it needed to be done. We're about to cheese fire starting XP, but sure. I don't need to cheese anymore. I already have fire starting 5. And I totally was not cheesing there either. I think you were there for that though, right? I'm pretty sure you know what happened. Yeah, totally just cheesing fire starting. Of course, of course, of course. Boiled water, yes, give me the water. It took me a second to realize what you were getting at, but
Not sure I'm carrying
I
much
appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. Everyone has their own way of cheesing fire starting 5. Fire starting to get to 5. Words are hard, people. I can't. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and make some more water.
Come on, Loper.
And then in the meantime, we'll break down torches. Man, I love this game. Word more gooder history. Why use many word when few word do? Oh, I don't need these. Haha! Okay. 11 minutes until melted. Well, we have plenty of food here, which is pretty nice. So let's see. We have 27 warmth bonus. This is still at 85% condition. So I think it probably makes sense for us to just leave tomorrow. 43 calories. I have 43 calories of whitefish left on me. That's worth being stinky about. We'll prep some acorns in the meantime. 13 minutes, okay, we got time then. Let's also maybe prep some reishi mushrooms. Look at this time management. We're gonna finish making the mushrooms and now water is done.
I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, that's not even a good torch. That was not a good torch, game. That was not a good torch. 22%. It's like actual garbage. $14,000, $14,000, 15. Yeah, 1,000, 100, 1,500. We'll take the 1,500 one with us, and maybe the bear meat. That way we're gonna be good to leave. It's been so long since I've gone to the far territories, I only vaguely remember what kind of stuff we have. So there's like... There's the really long train tunnel. There's a cave. There is that indoor space with the stairs. It'll be interesting to go back there. I haven't been there in a very, very long time. I think there's the potential for one wolf on the way through, maybe two. I think there's a potential for 2 or 3 bunnies. And like 2 deer. I think we should be okay. Hey Kaiser Kyer, welcome in. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Good to have you in here. I hope you're doing well today.
Man, this pack is getting
15,000 calorie fish putting those 2,500 candy bars from 4 days of night to shame. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if there was a 15,000 calorie fish? How big that fish would have to be? We do have 2 deer hide here. I am impressed. Yeah, 17% on the bear hide. I'm not going to wait until the bear hide is cured for us to leave. Okay. I was going to leave something else behind. Oh, it would be nice to find another whetstone. That would be nice. But I mean, we've searched through all of this stuff and I don't remember finding one. But yeah, how's the run going? The run is going okay. We've had our moments of chaos where we've been hugged by bears and trampled by moose, but for the most part we're doing all right. Today the plan is we're going to start heading towards the far territories so that we can go get the camera. Because I've never found the camera before, I've never used it, I have no idea what it's like, and so we're going to go do that next. Ferret, thank you so much for the resub. It's the greatest mouse in all the land. What a great community. Cheers. Oh, thank you so much. Cheers to you too. Oh, right. I wanted to drop my fish and stuff. Where's the bed? The bed was right here. Was I standing right next to it? Yeah. I was just looking away from it. It's okay. It's alright. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. 8 hours of sleep. Let's go. I haven't tried Thor's Tournament, no. And in part, I didn't do it because I was saving the camera for this particular run, and it was just, it like coincided, just the timing was just a little bit off for me. But I've been watching other people use it in the tournament, and it's been really, really cool. So I'm excited. How much time do we have? Oh, we still have quite a few hours before sun up. What am I gonna do in the meantime? 2 ptarmigan down. I don't think so. I can't really do anything. We could just, like, relax, I suppose, but I think what I'm gonna do is look around, see if we maybe missed anything. Where's the wet fish? Let's just eat these 43 calories. Alright, maybe I missed something in one of the other rooms. I do have the crackers. I wonder if I should bring those with us. We already have some. Yeah, I have to say, I think, having seen the tournament that Thor had with the Anna the Vegan, I really need to make sure that I actually plan in a little wiggle room in my streaming schedule so that I can actually take part in things a little more easily. I decided to try and come up with like a schedule for myself. It's just a table that I have, and gotta say, it's maybe hello. Oh right, I forgot that the posters are broken. There we go. Fix that. It didn't really give me the wiggle room that I was expecting it to. So, I guess I need to work on that a little bit for the future. Okay, so that means we've found a glitch. We pulled a terrible torch. We were not over-encumbered for a while. We didn't catch a fish because our fishing line thing, the tip-up, broke. I feel like there was something else. Maybe it'll come to me eventually. That 15-kilogram fish from episode 3 is just worth 3,750 calories, so you'd probably have to catch a moose-sized fish to get 15,000 calories. Can you imagine? I think I've seen you pop up as recommended on Twitch before. I'm not sure if I've seen you in other TLD streamers' chats. Do you follow people like Thorgrim, Sylvius, Wisdom, etc.? I do. But I tend to be more of a lurker. And, like, I'll chat when I raid people, but I don't know why I turned that off. But I'm not the most active chatter. So that's probably why you haven't seen me much. Let's grab some toilet water. I tend to put Twitch on when I'm like cooking or cleaning as just something to listen to. It happens. But yeah, I follow all of them, and I guess we've just, you know, like ships in the night. Okay, toilet water. Now we're just staring at the toilet in the darkness. That's normal. That's a normal thing for me to do. That's right, I keep wanting to call the books. That's what I keep wanting to call. And I keep forgetting because I keep turning off the light. Okay, so these are all broken and empty and not helpful. Screw it. There we go. Don't usually like to use the night vision, as I call it, but sometimes it's just not avoidable.
Is that a book? I know a thing or two about books.
I usually go on Twitch while working like now. Yeah, the work lurk is very popular. And thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate it. I'm glad we have finally crossed paths. I know a thing or two about books, and that's a book. Couldn't hurt for us to have some more firewood before we leave. Maybe even some more cloth. And then we can go sleep for like the last little bit of the night. Oh, yeah, I am living in Germany. I'm originally from America, but I've been living and streaming from Germany for, well, most of the time. I've lived here for, oh, it's going to be going on, is this going to be year 13, going into 14? Yeah, should be. I'm not going to sleep that much. Yeah. So streaming from the center of, from the heart of Europe. I don't think we're gonna oh, that was only a small piece of bear meat. We're gonna eat it now then. No sense in being stinky over nothing. And I think we're okay to go without bear meat. I think the one fish should be enough, plus the other stuff that we have. I'm gonna leave the crackers. And let's just hope that the weather is good for traveling. Oh, come on, I was right next to the door. What do you mean I can't find the door? I'm staring at the ground. That would be the problem. 90% of the time, my problem is I'm staring at the ground or the
I'm
ceiling.
not sure I can carry much more. Looks like a new day is dawning.
Oh, this is not great weather. How cold are we talking? -16. I think I'm gonna wait and give us a little more time before we head out. Maybe we can... There's really no point in breaking that down. I don't really think I have anything. I could maybe repair something now that it's light out. How is it to live in Germany as an American, and how come you came to Germany? Well, I came to Germany for a couple of different reasons, but the big, most obvious reason is my husband is German. But I also came here because I ended up studying here, and then after I was done studying, it was a decision as to whether or not we were going to stay or leave, and then I basically applied to jobs everywhere and found a job here first, so that's sort of why we ended up staying. I really like it. I feel very at home here, and there are definitely some like cultural differences that I've, just grown accustomed to. Some that actually just felt more comfortable, which is why it has kind of always felt like home. It's kind of cool being someone with essentially 2 homes now, although it is hard at times because I do miss my friends and family back in the States. Let's see, we'll keep all of that stuff. How much cloth do I sell? I have a 12. Then we could maybe do one more. Hey Snow, welcome in. It's good to see you. It's going pretty good. I'm hoping for the weather to clear up a little bit so that we can start heading to the far territories today. Let's see what it's like now. -10. That's not as bad, but this snow doesn't look so great. It's like, it looks like it wants to turn into a blizzard. Thinking we're gonna start anyway. Because it might just stay like this. It might be trying to trick us. Ja. Also ich arbeite auch auf Deutsch. It's maybe not like the perfectest of all perfect German, but I'm definitely fluent. I can communicate at least well enough that I can get stuff done. I can work, I can do taxes, all that fun stuff. It's definitely crackly. Okay, let's try this again. Is that better? I was saying at the start of stream, I had this issue where I did a recording and it sounded great. I did a recording again with the game started and it sounded terrible. So I changed the setting back. And then it sounded fine. But now I'm concerned. It definitely sounds better. Okay. I don't know what the deal is. Like, the one setting is the noise gate. And, like, theoretically, that shouldn't make it sound that crackly. Maybe a little bit. But I would think it would sound more crackly with it on than with it off. It's so weird. Like I said, I tried doing... I did like 5 recordings before stream. And apparently, it's not going to stop Twitch and OBS from just doing whatever they want. Being weird anyway. Yeah, it can be really difficult to know how it's actually going to sound on stream. I don't know. I tried my best. It's 99% okay, just very short, small crackle on the rare occasion, no biggie. That's really strange, too. But I do appreciate when chat tells me this, so that I can try and do something about it. It's just kind of strange because it's like, The only thing that seems to be the difference is whether the noise gate is on or off. And I would think that having the noise gate on would actually make it sound more crackly, because it'll basically, like, go on and off depending on how loud I am or how loud things are in the room. I don't know. I'm not a sound expert. Hey, Mav, welcome in. Doom has come to this world. Welcome in, Doom, I guess. Is that going to be your new nickname? I've already been here. I've already killed these bunnies. Do I want to kill them again? It is kind of chilly. Let's use the accelerant. Truly negligible, wouldn't sweat it. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. It's just so weird that, like, I can't really account for it most of the time. And I just don't know what to do. Oh, I'm in the heart of Europe, in NFE. That's our slogan. -1. I'll use a few sticks then. Yeah. It's, we're over near, like, Belgium and the Netherlands. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any more specific than that. There's a lot of places here, so it's not as big a deal. Dreams in my head at the moment. Went home today very early since my mind was overclocking, rendering me unable to work at all. I see. Well. Water. Well, hopefully your brain chills a little bit now that you're home and deciding to move as soon as I draw my arrow. I'm glad that you have those meds anyway. I hope they helped. Besides making you tired, I hope they actually hope they actually calmed your mind a little bit. No, 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 no. I can't believe I missed that shot. That was a terrible shot. Yeah, no, I understand. Being such a, like, considering that this is such a populous state, I don't really mind. I think if I lived somewhere in the middle of nowhere, I'd maybe have a little bit more of a problem with it, but... Oh no, it's on fire! Okay. Well, let's go ahead and harvest these bun-buns. Oh. My bunnies, my rabbit carcasses are conflicting with my actual campfire and raw rabbit. 26 minutes, 12 minutes, okay. We should have time to harvest the rest of this guy then. I'm from Hungary but live in Poland. City of over 700,000 people, so good luck if you want to find me. I've always wanted to visit Poland. It's on my list. Did you end up moving to Poland for work, for studies, for family. Again, you also don't have to share anything you're not comfortable with. I'm also just curious. February's kind of cursed for me anyway, has always been. For some reason, I don't know, 28th's my birthday. Well, at least February is short. So for a cursed month, I guess there's that. But, I hope the rest of February goes a little bit more smoothly. No, I haven't been to Poland yet. I have been to a couple of other EU countries, mostly the ones that are, like, close to me, like, I've been to Belgium a couple of times, I've been to the Netherlands. I think the closest one to you is I have been to the Czech Republic. Been to Ireland, UK, been to Latvia. But yeah, I was doing a lot of travels, as many travels as I could before COVID, and then since COVID, it's pretty much just been to visit family, so my travels within Europe have been a little bit halted. I'm hoping that they'll pick up again soon. Family, my girlfriend's Polish, but now I work here. It's a lovely place, but this winter has been terrible. This winter has been terrible, apparently, in a lot of places. Mom is a lovely place. I've been there before. Oh, that's nice. Did you go for just for vacation snow, or was it like for something specific? Studies or... Ah, come on, Mav. One of the problems I have is I can't decide where in Poland I'd like to visit, or at least visit first. But I would like to visit at some point. My grandfather's family came from Poland, so I've always been kind of interested in visiting at some point. That's very American of me, I know. Being like, oh, my family's from there. Still have enough time to get one gut before the fire goes out. Critical dance depends on what kind of architecture you're looking for. Okay, so check out the architecture online first and decide based on that. Okay, we can do that. Then I can get one more gut. Wherever they have the best pierogies. Ooh, I do like the sound of old-timey medieval towns. But I also really like interesting modern stuff. I don't know, to be honest, I probably can't choose wrong. Go ahead and grab these torches and then we'll keep on moving. Oh, it's already so late in the day. It's okay, we're gonna do it anyway. Like cities on the Baltic, northern coast, like northern Germany and Netherlands. Let's go do up modern stuff. Warsaw. Okay. See, again, it sounds like I'm gonna have to just visit all three at some point. Hi. Oh, I missed him. Did I just lose my arrow, like, permanently? I think I did. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting my arrow to go bouncing and then fly off into the ravine like that. Screw you, wolf. You can try a few spots. Polish trains couldn't be worse than Deutsche Bahn. That is true. That is true. Oh, man. I gotta say, maybe that's the benefit of having to deal with Deutsche Bahn, is that now I have such a high tolerance for train nonsense. There we go. Okay, so we killed a wolf. It wasn't an arrow thief, but I'm still gonna choose that because I don't have anything for loses an arrow to weird physics. For some reason you happen to like 19th century industrial red brick buildings. It's also a good place. You know, I don't mind it. Honestly, I think there's a lot of interesting charm in some of the architecture styles that a lot of people think of as being ugly. Gonna grab more sticks. An arrow thief gravity, exactly. Like, what do I blame this on?
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
My friend go through Germany with an interrail pass. She told me the line she heard the most there was der Zug fällt aus. That unfortunately doesn't surprise me. So back in January, we were supposed to be traveling to visit family, and there was this like winter storm that affected probably like half of the country. And so it was like our train kept getting delayed, then was canceled. And then the next one was canceled and the one after that was delayed. So we ended up just staying home. Because it was like negative 12 Celsius, and I was just like, no, I can't just stand here for hours hoping that a train is going to come. We're going home. That was definitely one of the more frustrating trips. Thankfully, it was more like mentally frustrating and not actually being stuck somewhere. I have also been stuck somewhere before. So that's definitely no fun. Yeah, so essentially we got there, and then it said it was delayed, and they actually pushed it back. First it was like 20 minutes, then a half an hour, then 45 minutes, and it just never showed up. In the app it was like, oh, it's just left this other region, or like this other city, it'll be in your city next. Didn't show up, and then at like probably a half an hour after it was supposed to have arrived, they canceled it. I was just like, okay, great. So we were standing in the station for probably an hour and a half total. Oh, yeah. We were able to use the ticket at another time. We're currently in the process of getting our money back for the seats that we weren't able to use. So it should be fine. But it was just not a fun morning, especially because we had gotten up at like 4 in the morning to get this train, and so we're just like standing around. There were no bakeries open. There were no, stores open, restaurants, nothing, because it was so early in the morning. It was just like we're standing there in the cold, just waiting and waiting and waiting. It sounds so windy. I wonder if I should sleep here. We could maybe sleep in the cave, actually.
I'll take it.
Even the Wiki Voyage article on Germany says taking the trains mean you run the risk of being stranded somewhere, so things must be bad. And the thing is, they've been getting worse. When I first moved here, it really wasn't that bad. I was very happy to use public transportation. And even still, I love the concept of public transportation, but year after year, it's just been getting worse. Fun fact about canceling, they do it also to lower the late times. Yes, exactly, because canceled trains don't count towards the statistics of delayed trains. Now, why that's not worse for their statistics is beyond me. Did I already check this? Yes, okay. But that's not how it works, so very frustrating. Can I send a link here? Sure, hold on, let me just give you permission because otherwise it's probably going to, like, time you out. Permit. There we go. Yes, the small print really does make a difference. Yeah, it's just, it's so frustrating. It's gotten to the point where, so there was a strike in quite a few different cities across Germany of like bus drivers and tram drivers and stuff the other day. And I saw this joke online that was like, they could have just said, okay, maybe we will sleep here then. They could have just said that the buses are delayed by 1,140 minutes and no one would have thought anything of it. You know, rather than saying that they're on strike. It is too dark in here. Oh, I'm staring at the wall again. I can't see anything. For a company that operates the European Union's main information hotline, so if you have any questions about the EU given rights, let me know. Oh, that is really cool. Do you enjoy your job? And have you been doing it for a long time? It sounds really cool. Hey Rob, welcome in. The whole point of a strike is to make it known why you're striking. Yes, that is true. I just thought that was amusing. Like, yeah, you probably could just say that they're delayed by that much and no one would think anything of it. It wouldn't be like a what's going on here kind of situation. Man, this storm sounds really scary. Did I already go past the room? I think I must have, right? No, apparently not, because that's the stairs. It's pretty repetitive, been doing it for over a year. It's nice to be helping people, but some people are just horrible. Yeah, anything where you have to deal with the public is probably got its moments, let's say. To put it nicely. I'm just gonna take a quick look over my bingo events. No. So far, it looks like... Oh, Blizzard, obviously. I think we're all set now. Oh, and Lily wants us to call number 41. Good call. That's totally not going to happen today. And lots of angry people complaining about things we cannot do anything about, and also lots of crazies. Neither of those things surprise me, unfortunately. And more schizophrenic ramblings of sick individuals in the past year and a half than some psychologists do in their lifetime, I'd wager. Oh boy. That's not easy. GG, Lily, congrats on that bingo win. I prefer to stay out of retail as much as I can in anything with people. Yeah, same. My first job was as a waitress, and it was not for me. Oh, sing mode. Wonderful. Hold on, let me find the timer. I can't remember if it's supposed to be for 3 minutes or 2, so we're just gonna do 3, and you'll have to just deal with it. Gonna break down some torches in the darkness of this place. Definitely wouldn't want to sleep here in real life if I could help it. But Astra just has to deal with it. We can refuel our lantern. We can maybe eat some rabbit meat. Have some water. And then I don't know. These, I think, are all filled with broth. That's pretty sweet if you ask me. We have a lot of arrowheads, but we don't have a lot of saplings to make arrows out of. That's a problem for Astrid, and I guess for me as well. We can go ahead and make some more bandages. Who knows when we might need them. I wish we had a book to read. Or something else to pass the time. Maybe we should actually still go and just push our way to the cave entrance, where it'll hopefully sound a little less scary. And I gotta catch up on bingo events. We're calling number 47. Oh my goodness, a 30 stream streak. GG, Rob on the streak and the bingo. Those are both super cool. And the streak is really impressive. I think my tea might be at a drinkable temperature by now. It's been over an hour and I haven't had any yet. It's maybe even a little cold at this point. I'm gonna climb down this tree branch. Don't think we need the lantern anymore. Gotta just hope that the blizzard wolves are not out today. Gonna look both ways before we deal with it. Okie dokie, let's grab some sticks. Oh good, sing mode is over. What do I do for a living? Marketing. And like market research type stuff. I'm gonna stick to the edge of this lake or edge of the water in the hopes that we don't get turned around. I don't think there's any weak ice. I don't think we have to worry about that here. Yeah, like I said, my very first job was waitressing. That was just when I was a student, just to get a little extra cash. And that was not for me. I think I could maybe waitress here in Germany because you leave people alone. But being a waitress in America was not for me. Like constantly trying to upsell people, constantly annoying them, and just like always having to go bring more water, bring more, you know, refills of other things. Just not for me. In-house. Alright, we should be getting close to there's the cave entrance. Yeah, at least people here don't get, like, you don't have to keep doing refills here mostly. No, but I have to admit, I like restaurant culture a lot here in, specifically in Germany. Just knowing that you just will be mostly left in peace. It's just kind of relaxing. Though it still kind of gets to me at times because, of course, I was brought up in the US. That's very ingrained in me. I have this feeling that like when I'm done eating, I need to like wrap up and leave immediately. And I know that that's not necessarily the case here. There are lots of people that will just sit and chat and drink a coffee and just relax. And I can't really relax. Yeah, you don't have to worry about refills as often. Yeah, marketing definitely has its fun sides. I definitely wouldn't want to work for just any company doing marketing though. Like there are definitely some companies that I'm like, I would never ever ever work for you. Like we do not need to sell your products to the world, thank you very much. But like when it's a product or a service that actually is useful and helpful, it's kind of fun to figure out ways to reach people who might not know that they could use this service or that it could be helpful for them or their product or whatever. It's also cool, it's a nice balance of creative and analytical stuff. Typically, at least the stuff that I like to do.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay, Astrid complains about carrying too much stuff and also coal. I don't think we're going to carry more than 10 coal by the end of this, but I could be wrong. I think we're going to end up sleeping in this cave, then we don't need to worry about making a fire, we don't need to worry about predators. We can just chillax. See anything over here? There's another piece of coal. And there's the exit already. I think it's kind of hard for me to say specifically how different the working culture is because except for like my student jobs when I was still in the States, I haven't really experienced a lot of work culture firsthand. I've heard a lot about it though. From my friends who still live in the States. But from what I did experience, and of course also there are lots of different types of companies. I've also observed that as well, that in Germany there are some companies that are a bit more let's say a bit more American in style. But I think generally the companies that I've worked for or with here have been a lot more chillaxed in terms of, realizing that the work that they do, or of course, I don't work in anything crazy like medicine or, even the development of medicine. So it's not anything life or death. And that's something that has been reflected as, yeah, we have important deadlines, but this is not brain surgery. This is not life or death. It's okay. And so I feel like that's a lot easier for me to deal with and to balance out between like work and life. This work-life balance has definitely not been a challenge for me in the same way that I feel it is for some of my friends in the US. But again, I think it's also partially reliant on who you're working with and like what the company is like as a whole. There are some like really... There are some companies here as well that would also still expect you to come to work if you're feeling a little under the weather and be like, okay, well, it doesn't matter that you're potentially going to get other people sick. We need you here, which I think is just nonsense. But think you just find that you can potentially find that anywhere. But yeah, it's a little bit more challenging for me to say just because, as I said, other than working as like a waitress or working at the university, doing like part-time work, I don't really have a lot of experience with corporate culture in the US, and so it's mostly just hearsay. Oh, we have more than 40 sticks. But we do not have more than 10 coal, which I didn't think we would. We could make a torch. Did I do that earlier? I did. And we really don't need to. How am I gonna pass time? What am I gonna do? I guess we could just literally pass time. Why are you carrying over 40 sticks? Because I can. The worst has been I've carried over 60 sticks. I think even once over 70 sticks. I noticed that when I was no longer able to move forward. So it happens enough that it's a bingo event. Let's see what the weather is like outside. Why isn't she carrying more than 50
I'm not
sticks?
sure I can carry much more.
Okay. I love the idea of us traveling in the dark, but I also don't want to sit around. So, since the weather is kind of okay, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna just go. Honestly, I wouldn't mind having 40 sticks at all times. I think really the bigger problem is that we have 40 sticks and also an absurd amount of reclaimed wood. I think we might come across a wolf on these tracks. And potentially some bunnies. It's been so long since I've been here. Probably been at least a year. Agriculture sounds pretty short-term focused. You're going to increase our money by 20% for the next half year. Afterwards, we may ruin the company, but that's future us problems. It does feel like that at times to me. At least, like, on the whole. Obviously, there are exceptions. There are always going to be some people who are not like that, or some companies that are not like that, but unfortunately, I do see that quite a lot. Businesses tend to be so, especially bigger ones. They have profit projections to hit and shareholders to appease. Yep. And that's why, like, even in Germany, I thankfully have only worked for or with companies that are not really like that, but you still hear about it from other people that some companies will just be like, yeah, and we're gonna just do whatever we can to squeeze things out, but, you know, that's also in part because of how international some companies are, and so some of them just get that mindset too. Steam Chasm. I actually don't know if we have any corpses along this path. Maybe I should have waited until it was lighter out so we could look. So maybe I'll just stop and make a little fire.
Come on, little fire.
It's like -9. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, there are just some people that that just you know, see that as the only way forward. Things have to grow, and sometimes even if you're growing, if you're not growing enough, it's not, well, Still not enough, which is silly, but that's just how it goes for some people. Hot take, don't sell shares and don't listen to Yeah, there are definitely a lot of problematic thoughts out there that are making lots of things less sustainable. 3 degrees. I wonder, maybe we can cook some more water as we're warming up.
Looks like I made it through another night.
And like, I don't even think that there's necessarily anything wrong with shares as a concept. It's just the fact that people were like, hey, we can use this as a way to make us richer in the meantime. And it's kind of like, that's not really the point. That's not really why we did this to start with. But there will always be people who will find ways to squeeze everything out for themselves. And even an hour of just sitting here, we're not fully warm yet. Still? Still. Okay, let's make a tea then. Oh, that's a good torch, actually. I'm very impressed with this torch. Yeah, at this point, the shareholders are really the only ones that benefit from it. Hello, bunnies. I don't think I need to actually hunt the bunnies, so I'm gonna leave them there for next time on our way through, in case we need them. Because I'd hate to kill them now and then have them not be there if we're starving later. I'm actually very surprised that I have not seen nor heard a wolf. I should stop picking up sticks now. I'm gonna actually try and stop picking up sticks. I don't need more. Ah, yes, duty calls. No worries. That's the beauty of the work clerk. We're, I think, about halfway there. Maybe a little bit more than halfway. Oh, hey, another bunny. Oh, maybe the wolf is on this side then. Although I haven't heard any wolf howling at all, so maybe we just don't have one. No, bunny, run in the other direction just in case there is a wolf. Oh, thank you. That's good to know. I'm gonna make a note of that for myself, because I can almost guarantee you I will forget. Wolf isn't here as often as it was before the reshuffle. Damn if I'm not always expecting it. Yeah, I always expect it. Have I been here since the reshuffle? I actually don't know. I might not have been. I don't really come to the far territories all that often. So, it's been such a long time. But that is surprising. I genuinely will probably always expect there to be a wolf here. I guess it's better to be prepared for a wolf here than to just be like, no, there's like never any wolves here and then be mauled. Oh boy. Oh no, sorry, the permit is live for 60 seconds. Oh, you can also just send me that as a whisper. You're not doing the tail's reason to come this way or kind of thing. Yeah. It's pretty much just like the tail's boredom, I suppose, and the camera. Yeah, I do appreciate that you wanted to send me the website that I should replace it with. That does make my life easier. I kind of forgot what this place looks like, and maybe I was right. Maybe this was only about halfway. I just remember that the last time, or a couple of times that I've been out here to the far territories, my biggest thing has been food. I'm hoping that's not going to be such a big deal this time. And the list of out-of-court dispute settlements under the DSA in the EU. Oh, thank you. The settlement bodies. I appreciate that, Kaiser. That's helpful. So let me tell you, that was not even on my radar. Too many things to keep up with these days, you know? Oh my goodness, how long does this thing go? I know it's called the Far Territories for a reason, but we've been going at this for what now, like 40 minutes? Feels like it anyway. Okay, finally. They closed it down because people were not using it. Okay, well, there you go. It makes sense to maintain it for the... Yeah. Makes sense. I wonder why people weren't using it, whether there was an issue with them not knowing where to go, or if they found other ways to do the disputes, or... I suppose it could also be a combination of factors. Okay, so if my memory serves me correctly, and if it hasn't changed drastically since the reshuffle, we can expect between 1 and 3 wolves here, 1 to 2 packs of ptarmigans. Packs? Flocks. Flocks of ptarmigans. Oh yes, a pack of pigeons. And maybe like 3 bunnies? I don't remember there being deer here. Maybe 1 deer. Or 2 up on the hill. There's our torch. Okay, finds firewood. Torch chain fail. He was probably the world's worst marketer. Hey, you're in marketing, maybe you can help them.
Did I say I hate
That's why that was my first thought, was like, I bet you people just didn't know that it existed and that that's where they should be going. Yeah, maybe I should look to see if they need anyone in marketing. I hear tarmies.
Do I, if I don't warm up soon?
I genuinely wouldn't mind doing marketing for, like, government bodies or, like, NGOs, you know, to try and help them actually get the word out as to what they do and how they can help people, because I think a lot of people just don't know what sorts of services are available to them. Like, I have been a very, very proud holder of a local library card. And I also consider myself someone who actually, like, looks into things that I join. Nevertheless, I didn't realize until, like, a week or two ago about half of the things that my library card lets me do. I knew about some of them, but there were so many more things that this library card gives me access to than I realized. And I'm like, we should be making this much clearer. I feel like more people would get a library card if they knew the kinds of stuff that they could do with it. I love libraries and books. Ways to go about it: either you get yourself a position in the Directorate General for Communications, or you need to be recruited by the EU 85 administration position. It's open right now if you want to go for it. Okay. I'll have to think about that. I really hope we don't have any wolves. I really don't want to use a flare. Okay, we're not stinky anyway, so at least we don't have to worry about that. Begin your company for marketing tender that was published by the EU. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. I honestly hadn't really considered it until we just started talking about it right now, that like that could be an option. Like, I know a lot of cities do marketing, but I never really considered the fact that, like, countries and government bodies also do that, or should do that. Alright, let's maybe sprint a little. Vacant depot. This will be home sweet home for a while, I guess. No more trains! What a mood. No, I kid. We actually had a really smooth ride with the trains on our way when we were traveling last week. It's not all bad. They can check dot, okay. Shut, don't ask, don't get. Public bodies are more likely to call it strategic communications or public outreach. Yeah, exactly. Probably don't want to necessarily call it marketing. Marketing has a salesy vibe to it, which I totally understand. Did I check this? Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, charcoal. Let's do a little mapping. Our liaison officer who works with us agrees. Well, I mean, it's also partially just like an understanding of what marketing or communications and outreach, what they're there for. Also a public understanding of what the purpose is, because a lot of people then will see, oh, our money is going towards marketing. Like, that's such a waste. It's like, well, not necessarily. Sometimes it is necessary. Sometimes it actually helps you find the things that you want, the things that you need. I guess we could warm up by breaking down this shelf. Does use a lot of calories. Still, I don't really have a lot of options. In contrast, the city of Floods has amazing social media strategy. Shit post, absolutely love it. Yeah, there are some cities and like tourist areas and whatever that really understand social media, that really understand media in general. Legally mix informational posts of the city with PSAs, bring attention to local events and businesses, but also partake in social media trends and post memes too, and not in a cringy way. I love that. That's really cool. I really appreciate it when communications teams or marketing teams actually take the time to find ways to balance out that sort of like very typical informational type stuff with fun entertainment and silliness, and like don't take themselves too seriously to the point where it's cringy. Jersey's official social media accounts are famously punchy. Really? I did not know that. And again, I don't think I know anyone in New Jersey right now. Wow, that is one ruined baseball cap. Alright, a lot of nothing here. While the weather is, well, I mean, it's very cold, but while it's at least not blizzarding, I'm gonna, and while we're warm, I'm gonna just take a look around and see if there's anything. This is totally gonna turn into a blizzard. Why did I have to say it? Why did I have to use the B word? Wish I had a book. I have nothing to read. Typical me problems. Oh look, even more firewood. Right, I guess we're gonna be staying inside then. Okay, another blizzard. Well, I guess this is making up for last time, because during our last stream, we streamed for like 3.5 or 4 hours, and I don't think we had a single blizzard in that entire time. So I suppose that's the game just making up for it. Let's see, maybe there's some stuff we can leave behind. We could leave a few stims behind. A few flares. Could leave some sticks. Oh, let's leave the cedar firewood. Let's leave 29 sticks. And maybe 4 reclaimed wood. Oh boy, that did not stay as nicely as I thought it would. Transfer pass, that's what this place is called. Transfer pass. We have 3 stims. 1 cedar. 29 sticks. 4 reclaimed wood. 2 flares. Definitely gonna want to leave that stuff. I wonder if there's anything else. Let me take another look through. Oh, I missed a little stuff. Off to work, have a great one. All right, Lily, I hope you have a good day at work. Thanks for hanging out with us today. So much for not blizzarding. Reading for enjoyment and or curbing cabin fever risk should be a thing. Make burning books the hard choice it should be. I agree. I agree 100%. What's the story behind your name, by the way? Is it connected to Waffle House? It is not connected to Waffle House. It's just a nickname that I got from my husband when we first started dating. Mouse is a very typical term of endearment in Germany, and we had this, like, there was this one silly video on the internet with a couple, and they were like talking about pancakey and waffly people, and so I became the waffle mouse. It also is very appropriate because I tend to waffle back and forth when making decisions, and I just became the waffle mouse, and so that's been my nickname for quite a long time. Do you mean what makes you think waffle isn't a mouse? Mouse hat! Mouse hat. Thank you for that, Trooper. But yeah, that's where it comes from. Oh, I forgot. I need to update my costume list. I'm gonna make a note of that too. I've inherited this cool tiger hat. The ears move. Where did I get this? How long have I been carrying this around? I don't understand. I don't know where this came from. We can't really craft anything, fix anything. We could leave behind some coal, but I don't really want to do that. Could leave behind the arrowheads, but I don't think I want to do that either. No, I think I'm pretty set on what we have with us. It would also be really cool if we could read the newsprint as a way to pass time and or deal with cabin fever risk. Alright, I guess we'll eat this. I'm already concerned about our food. Oh, it was in a suitcase and I just picked it up just manually, I suppose, just on autopilot. Definitely did not mean to pick it up. Let's see, how are we doing on water? We're doing okay. We could maybe start a fire and cook something. That's maybe not a bad idea. We could like cook some pies. I think we have rose hips. We could also maybe make pancakes. Cooking slot, please. The skillet. No, I have no flour. Right. At least we've made tea. Actually makes tea. So we can make some more water in the meantime. Do I have any oats left? No. We actually, I keep thinking I'm concerned about food because we've only got like, I should add this to the radio. We've got a little bit of maple syrup and, you know, some cattails and a few things of backup crackers and stuff, but I don't need to worry because we have 638 calories in broth here, and then another 3 broths. So we're fine. I don't know why I was concerned. Well, this fireplace, the green tile adds a little splash of color and lived-inness. I agree. This one is by far the best fireplace in the game. Not necessarily the best cooking spot. Obviously, those are the 6-burner stoves, but this is definitely the best fireplace. Oh, only 8 minutes on the fire. Whoops. Oh, that was not boiled. Now we have nearly 3 liters of water. Let's go ahead and just pull these torches. Oh, these are all terrible. All of them were terrible. Okay. It's still so early. I really don't want to sleep yet. You're on Frostbound. How come you're not in the streamer category, though? I don't know. I thought I had clicked the right thing for that. Maybe I didn't. I thought I had selected streamer when I joined. Do I want to make this torch? I don't think so. I don't think I want to bother with that. What can I do in the meantime? Like, this is what kills me in this game, is trying to just pass time. Maybe if we pass a little bit of time, the blizzard will stop and I'll be able to go explore a little more. Or not. Maybe not. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I've checked off, yes, I mainly stream The Long Dark. So, I don't know. Couldn't tell ya. We could use fur if I have fur, but I don't. I only have cedar so far, unless there's a fur in the pile outside. Let's see. Cedar. Both cedar. I'll still bring them in though. Cedar, cedar, cedar. Which makes me think of cider. Could go for some apple cider. No, unfortunately it's not. Go ahead and sharpen this. Oh no. It's gonna be the end of our whetstone. Yeah, I could try and see what happened there, maybe. Maybe they just need to be poked, reminded. Here's our bedroll. I guess we could try sleeping for a little bit. Put the lantern away. It's driving me bananas. And perhaps I'll go make another tea. Take a quick break. We still have a few hours. I don't think it'll let us sleep anymore. Like, a few hours until daylight is what I mean. We're finally not over-encumbered. Over-cucumbered. Yeah, it's not it's not tired enough. It being Astrid. We are not tired enough. Go. Let's sleep. A little bit longer. Alright, and I think now would be a good time for me to take a quick break to go refill my tea. And, oh, I still have 50 seconds on my mouse timer. Okay, never mind. We'll wait the 50 seconds, and then I'll go. Did you see a bear run up a log before? It happened to me last Friday. Scared the absolute shit out of me. That would really scare me, too. No, I haven't seen it run up a log before, but last time I streamed, a bear hugged us in a place that I was convinced he would not be able to get to us. We were like up on a rock formation, and I really thought we were safe. Same with the moose stomping. I thought I was safe from the moose. I was not. Cucumbered, I heard it. Mwah! Yes, you have it. You have infected me. It is now. It is spread to me too. Where was the bear and the log, Kaiser? What region are we talking? Send to the gaming highlights if you want to check it out in your break or after stream. Give me a heart attack. Okay. I will check it out for sure because I'm really curious to know where that happened so that I can be prepared. Because I'm pretty sure I would just start crying. In the muskeg. Oh man. Oh. Oh, I wonder if it's where I'm thinking. Is this like over near the train? Is it that bear? The Kool-Aid bear? I would trust him to do anything. I don't like that bear. Barely managed to evade it. Oh my gosh. If it's where I think it is, then that does not sound good for me. Because I have definitely been up on a log to get that bear before. Yeah, okay. I think I might know where you're talking, in which case that's good to know that he can run up there. Not the one you can go inside, but the crash ones. Okay. I don't tend to shoot that bear as often, so maybe I'll be okay. But it's always good to be forewarned. All right, yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break and go make another tea. I will put on a mini game. I think I'll put on the pool party because that one tends to be a little bit nicer to people. So I'll be back in just a few and with a fresh tea, and see you soon. All right, I'm back. Welcome in, Zerd. Good to see you. And G, good to see you too. Also, GG to, I think I saw Zert one and Kaiser. Nice. We're also calling number 83. Birch bark tea. There we go. All right, let's get back to it. Let's see. It is now morning. It is not Magellan's weather, unfortunately. GG Zert, congrats on that bingo win. I'm kind of surprised there are no matches here. Did I overlook them? Or are they not guaranteed here? I guess they must not be guaranteed. For some reason, I thought there were some by the fireplace, usually. Alright, let's see how awful this is in terms of temperatures. Negative 23. But I hope you had a good weekend, Zert. Good to see ya. Okay, I think we're gonna go see about gathering a few more cattails. Since I've now eaten some. We'll go warm up again before we head out. And hopefully the weather will also improve before we head out. I could have sworn there were cattails over here. Cattails, where are you? Apparently I was mistaken. Here they are. It is. Here it is. We're gonna start taking cold damage. Oh, I haven't called that yet. We've definitely taken cold damage. More cattails, more cattails. Come on. Alright, we'll just take the ones over on Loitering Marsh, and then we'll leave the rest of the map untouched, so that we won't be screwed next time when we come through. And hypothermia risk. Here's a cattail too. Sweet.
Oh, so cold.
Oh, I'm really excited for the grocery delivery because they had ice cream on sale. And so we got ourselves a Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte ice cream. So it's Black Forest cake flavored ice cream. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be dessert tonight.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Go warm up. How many cattails do we have now? We're back to 16, so that's good. Cold damage. Go. We should maybe actually start a small fire just to heat up broths and teas and stuff before we leave. I feel like that might be a good idea.
Come on, little fire.
Let's add the reclaimed wood. One stick. Okay. Go, let's... Wait, I can put it up there? I did not realize that. Let's take that out. Take that out. That. I so did not realize you could put 4 of them out. Okie dokie. All of our teas are nice and hot. Let's put the broth in here. Nope. There's one in there already. No. Broth. Okay, then we can take torches and then head out.
Man, this pack is getting
Oh,
kinda
that
heavy.
one's terrible. That was not even a remotely good torch. At least the last one was okay. Let's go ahead and drink a reishi tea. Let's go, Astrid, let's go! It was like -22. Splendid! Man, it's just so crazy to me that, like, Astrid is dealing with these temperatures. Meanwhile, when I was dealing with the cold last week, it was maybe like -8 plus wind chill, so it was maybe like -15 or something like that. And, I mean, I was able to bundle up to be warm enough, thankfully. But I'm just thinking of how I bundled up for those temperatures, and how would I deal with -22 or -28 or whatever. So funny, I had like thermal leggings, jeans, like a t-shirt and a sweater, and then a really thick fleece coat, and then a rain and wind coat. And it was like my scarf, my hat, my hood, my gloves. But I was warm. It was pretty much, I was just like exposed just around the eyes, and some good RNG. There's a chance of really good find in this region. Really? I am intrigued. Do you have any specific goals out here in the suburbs, or are we just exploring? I'm coming to get the camera. I don't actually know specifically where the camera is beyond the region. But that's what we're here for. I also need to start getting an idea of where corpses are and how many corpses there are in the far territories. I don't really foresee myself completing my Undertaking request in the territories at this time. I think we're going to have to come back a second time. But the main reason we're here is to get the camera. The backup reason is just to kind of start getting an idea of what we're dealing with here. Because I have absolutely no feeling for how many corpses we have out here. I just also thought it'd be nice to do something a little bit different for a change. Explore. Oh, bunnies! Oh my god, I just got jump scared by bunnies. Oh my gosh. Those bunnies had no right to scare me that much. Alright, nothing else in here. Let's keep on going up the hill.
Sure getting cold.
Oh, do I have to climb? I forgot I have to climb. Oh, well, then I guess I'm gonna just collect some stones here. Oh, hey, there's a deer here. Maybe I'll make a small fire and make some deer meat. Bad bunny! It really scared me. Oh, look at the little deer snoot. Speaking of deer, I have to tell you guys the most amazing story. So, as I mentioned at the start of stream, the reason I was traveling was not exactly the nicest reason. We had a funeral. And, so we went to the services, and after the services we were going to meet up at a restaurant, And on our way from the services to the restaurant, we were sort of just chatting about life, the afterlife, what we believe in, what we think is possible, that sort of thing. You know, the usual post-funeral talk. And as we were going, someone says, well, you know, I really was hoping that we would get some sort of a sign that she's okay. It's just any little sign. And so we're driving to the restaurant, and as we get closer, there was this big open field. There must have been about 25 deer. I've never seen so many deer at one time in my life. There were a bunch, and they were mostly stags, actually. And one of them was completely white. I have never seen a white deer in my life. And we were just like, so is that our sign? And we're like, yeah, that's going to be our sign. It was incredible. It was such a cool sight. It was really impressive. Having dealt with negative 30 degrees, air temperature itself isn't that bad as long as the wind is calm, for me at least. Honestly, I have to agree. I don't know that I've ever dealt with temperatures that low before, but I do know that for me, as soon as the wind kicks in, it's like it gets real bad. That's when it's hard to deal with. And you didn't even have to sleep in a snow shelter to see it. Cool stuff, right? Like, thank goodness. It was just unlike anything I'd ever seen before. And we had already seen 2 doe on our way to the funeral. And I thought that was a little unusual to begin with, because usually I don't see deer unless it's like sunup or sundown. Usually midday is not really a time that I see deer. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then that happened. And then later in the evening, my father-in-law brought some people to the bus stop so that they could head home. And he said on his way back home from the bus stop, or the bus station, whatever, he saw another stag. And it was just unbelievable. So cool. Maybe we should just harvest this. We could go put it in the abandoned lot, whatever it's called. That's not what it's called. What is that place called? Doesn't it have a name? There's the Loitering Marsh, but doesn't this place have a name? I guess not. I have 56 minutes on the... I have more than 56 minutes. Let's go ahead and harvest this. I can take out my tea bag. I think it is scooped enough. We're still cold. We could make some water, I suppose. Can I goat this? The answer is yes. I would consider that a reasonable goat. I don't think that was the craziest goat I've ever done. Right, we're now over encumbered, but I think we should be fine once we have had something to drink and dropped off the guts and hide. I used up all my sticks, didn't I? As I used up basically all of them. We're gonna have to pick
I'm
up
not
some
sure I
more.
can carry much more.
Yes, you can, Astrid. You can carry more. You can do hard things, I promise. I mean, look at you. You're such a badass. bet you there's coal in that thing. There are no bunnies over there. They won't be scaring me. I know that they're there. There's more coal. I'll grab a little more. It's fur! We could repair our hammer to warm up. This looks like it wants to be another blizzard. Better not. That's channeling her inner Tina, giving Astrid positive affirmations. Maybe it'll help. I mean, I usually am a little mean to Astrid, so I'm hoping that if I'm nice to Astrid, things might actually go our way. Okay, so let's see. We've got 2 guts, 1 deer. The thing that kind of stinks about this place is how long it's going to take for me to warm up, and then I don't want to just keep using my torches, but I also don't want to start a fire. I guess we'll have to. I'll just pick up a few sticks. That was 4 sticks. It's still too hot to drink my tea.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Okay, so I need to make a quick adjustment in my notes. We left 25 sticks. How long will this take? 30 minutes. We got time. Oh no. No. Yeah, that was to be expected. Come up this way. Does this work? It does. Sweet. The biggest issue that I see is actually arrows. Because we have plenty of arrowheads, but I have no saplings down in Broken Railroad. I have no saplings down in the muskeg. I don't even know if I have any more birch in Mystery Lake. So that's a bit of an issue. Free cured birch in Broken Railroad, memento cash if you're an inch. Oh. I don't think I have the key for it yet, though. But I do need that. So I think we have 6 arrows right now. We have another, like, 6 arrowheads. We might have 7 arrows. Let's find out. 7.
Jeez, this is cold.
I bet you our fire has blown out. No, I still see fire. I still see fire. And a bunch of blood in the snow.
It's so cold. I'll lay down for a bit.
Okay, well, it feels like 5 degrees. We're warming up. Noticing the pickup in front of the hunting lodge, and the cache is along the upper path that leads to the climbing down to the maintenance yard. Okay. I can't remember if I got the note or not. I should be able to see that in my journal, though, right? Of course, that doesn't help. It's not like it tells me where it's from. Should show up on your BR map. Okay. I do have the memento hint on here. Oh hey, there's a corpse here. That I didn't make a note of. Alas. At least this has been blocked. I wish I could map here, but I don't have any charcoal.
Trees.
Oh, now I'm over encumbered. Okay. Oh, I'm dropping all of these stones. I really don't like transfer paths. Alright, we're gonna swap these out real quick. So I don't know if this is like an extra long one or not. I just realized my mug looks so good with my shirt. It's almost like they match. Almost like it was planned. Good job, Astrid, you made it. I so do not feel ready for the for the far territories. I'm sure we'll be fine, but I just remember so little about this. Oh, it's nice and not windy in here. You're only an SP for the camera, you should be fine. Okay. Well, I mean, I also kind of want to explore a little bit to see where corpses are and stuff, but I don't want to spend more time than I have to here. We'll see. Every time I say I just want to go in and out of a region, that's not what the game ends up letting happen. It's just like, no, you have to stay here for a while. I will never forget my first trip to Ash Canyon where I was like, oh yeah, I'll just go in and out, and then I couldn't find the exit, and so I ended up in Ash Canyon for like 2 weeks instead of 3 days. Thankfully now I know how to get in and out of Ash Canyon, but still, it makes me a little concerned for this area. We should be fine though. Unless they've drastically changed things since the reshuffle. I shouldn't have to worry about Timbies right when we enter. You're okay, Astrid. You're okay. You're okay.
Oh, I'm starving.
I'm not even that hungry right now. Maybe I should have brought the extra crackers. No, it's fine. We still have 3.5 broths. That's okay. Yes. I had a feeling that I'd have to go down this way, and instead I chose wrong. And didn't go down this way. Okay, well... grab these rose hips. Just go ahead and go down this. Grab some more rose hips.
I
Can
lay
make some
down
more tea.
a little sleep right here.
Oh, we could make some acorns. Question is, where am I going to sleep tonight? I vaguely remember that there was a cave not too far from the exit
My fingers
slash
feel numb.
entrance. So I'm hoping I can find that relatively quickly.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And it has been so long since I've been here, this does not feel right. This does not even feel familiar. I think it's because I'm sort of expecting the entrance to the airfield, even though we're not going to the airfield. I've been to the airfield many more times than I've been to Sundered Pass. Actually, honestly, I think I've only gone into Sundered Pass once. So I think that's probably why I'm a little like, oh, I don't remember this. Because it was once like a year ago. So. Just a little unfamiliar. If I found a nice little cave, I would make a fire, but I really just don't want to make one out here in the middle of nowhere.
Goddamn, freezing.
Alright, we've got 2 in the red already. Guess we could make a fire there. That's pretty wind blocked. I could break down these. Well, I guess it's not that wind blocked, but should be enough. And then we can break down these scrub brushes.
One little fire.
Oh, it's not even that cold. Okay. That should be plenty. Shall drink the broth. Man. This
pack is
is
getting
a
kinda
little
heavy.
rough. I guess I could sleep for 1 hour. It's a little bit of a risk. I forgot to say we slept in a cave. Oh my goodness, I cannot type. Here we go, sleeps in a cave. Oh no, it's another blizzard. Oh, and our fire is no longer keeping us warm. That should warm us up. Or not. It's done nothing. Okay. Oh boy. We're not even in Underpass yet. I know, like, this is just too rough.
I need to find food.
It's just too rough. Let's go ahead and cook up some acorns. Wait a minute. What happened to my maple syrup? Add to radio. How could... I keep overlooking that. We could eat that. I mean, at least we're wind blocked for now. Let's maybe go ahead and make some more rose hips. I hope this is a short blizzard. I really hope so. Nope. There goes my fire. This is bad, because, like, I don't really know where I can go from here. Okay, we'll just keep pushing along this way. This is supposedly wind blocked now, but I don't think I trust it. I'm doing a little challenge. Do tell, Zert. Beachcombing only. Something else. Oh my gosh, that does sound like something else. So for literally everything, just beachcombing. For all your crafting supplies, for all your food, everything? Really? How's life in Bleakenwood? Hey Sil, welcome in. I appreciate the lurk. Look at all the stuff you find on the beach. That is just some seriously intense challenge work right there. How's it been going so far?
Wait. It's so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Okay, I don't know if that was really smart. Had to do Stalker. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I hope you're doing well, Sil. It's really good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. I think... Okay, so hold on. Our hunger was in the red. And we had 3 or more meters in the red simultaneously. This is not good. I'm not having a good time right now. And that's just me, like, I don't even want to be Astrid. Just imagine. Day 12 still alive, GG. I don't know that I would survive that long. I mean, at least with Stalker, you know, you have your bedroll, you have your matches and stuff from the beginning, but even still. Okay, it claims that this is wind blocked. I'm gonna have to risk it. I'm gonna have to try and start a fire somewhere. Valid location. Valid location. Well, then give me a valid location, game. How about that? Okay. Okay, what about here? Here? Yes, here. Let's go. Oh, here got a little cold, but Kid is healthy now. Isn't that always how it goes? One gets rid of it, the other gets worse.
Fire.
Hopefully it's not too bad of a cold and that it goes away pretty quickly. I'm doing alright. The challenge has been mostly okay until, well, right about now. Now that we're in the far territories, things are not so pleasant. But I think we'll be okay. Can I even sleep here? I don't think so. I don't think I can get a spot for my bedroll. It's okay. It's probably too risky. Oh, I don't like the way that wind sounds. Maybe we have a birch bark tea. It's our only birch bark tea. Okay. So we're gonna sit here in the cold, trying not to think about what's going on around us. Oh, nope. I didn't mean to take that off. That would not have been good. We could actually fix up our hat, I suppose, while we're sitting here. We have we have bear coat and wolf coat. No, 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 no. No, 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 game. No, no, you don't understand, game. I can't. I won't allow it. This is our one and only cup of coffee. Oh, I hope you had a good work break. It was more relaxing than Astrid's, I don't want to call this a break for her. That would be bad. The worst part is, it's been so long since I've been here that even though I know there is a cave in this direction, the likelihood of me being able to find it in a blizzard, in the dark, after not having been here for like a year is essentially zero. What is this? It is also wind blocked. Do I trust it though? Not really. I don't really trust it. I don't really remember this. It's just been so long since I've been here. Oh, fudge muffins.
I can't feel my hands.
Oh boy. I don't want to be going up yet, do I? I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, we got stuck in a blizzard. That's 100 bad for you. At least we still have plenty of health to play with. We're not playing on Nagoa, so at least there's that. Can I?
Damn, I'm freezing.
I can't remember. I feel like that's something I can cross, but like the game makes me think I can't, but I don't remember, so I'm not going to. This is not where I want to be, though, is it? I don't think so. I want to try and, like... I just want to find a little wind block spot. Just the tiniest little wind block spot, game. I don't remember this in the slightest. This is like being in a brand new region. I think I have to be down here, maybe. Oh, that feels dangerous, whatever that is. Get used to the 3 down arrows, I know. Or just constantly being cold. Fudge muffins. This is supposedly wind blocked. I don't trust it. Okay. What is this? This feels dangerous. That feels like goading into darkness. It's definitely not the greatest start to our adventures here in Sundered Pass, but I still feel like we could be okay, maybe. Fortunately, it's not going to get light anytime soon. I can cross it? Okay. Well, now I know for the future. I'm pretty sure I discovered that last time, too. It's just been so long. Where the heck are we?
Can you eat trees? 'Cause I'm gonna.
Now I miss my 40 some odd sticks. Not that I could make a fire here anyway. This doesn't look good. We're standing behind you right now. Yeah, just like, hello. Like, taps my shoulder. Have we met yet? Nah, our health has been way worse than this before. The problem is, of course, that I don't know where I am. That is really the big problem. Like, not even a little bit. None of this looks even vaguely familiar. Is this windlock? No, it's not. Not even a little familiar. I'm walking in circles. Thinks she's lost. Not thinks. Knows. Knows she's lost. No, don't extinguish. That's the other problem. We don't really have much fuel left. Oh my god. Snow! Oh my god, don't even. Okay, we've been here before. Well, now that I know that I can cross that path, maybe I can try and find my way back to it. What the heck? How was I walking? Is Astrid drunk? I think the answer is yes. Or she'd like to be. This does not look good. Yeah, that was to be expected. Okay, I can't go up that way. Stop it! There are no blizzard wolves, there are no blizzard bears! Oh my god. I have no idea where I am. Can the wind just stop, please? Please, 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 please. So I can just make a little fire, sleep just a little bit. That's all I ask. Yeah, there's no way this is wind. At least not
I
for
could get a
long.
horse. Let's stand a lot, because I love horses.
Is this new? Or is this where I came from? Invalid location. Is this the cave? Is this the cave that I was talking about? I think this might be the cave I was talking about. I think this is the cave that I was talking about. Yes! 2 degrees of warmth. Or 2 up arrows of warmth. Woohoo! Cave. Nah, you're not evil. What's truly evil? I've had people. I used to have a redeem called Sneaky Spin that would make my would make my mouse turn or whatever. Camera, person, character, anything. And I would have people do that while walking over the trestle bridge, while walking across the, the bridges in Ash Canyon. That was evil. Hated that. Or like while a wolf was headed my way, so I couldn't aim. That was really way too close for comfort. So we can call, I don't like this. Censors a swear. Makes a terrible decision. Celebrates an in-game success. Complains about something in the game. I think we can call all of these. These all make sense. Holy moly, was that way too close for comfort. It's now like super late in the morning. Well, not that late in the morning. We could sleep a little bit more. We'll sleep for 2 more hours. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, Astrid. That was a terrible night. Thank you, thank you. I am amazed that we survived this night. Okay, let's see. It actually looks like it might be Magdalene's leather, though. Is it? It is! Yay! Oh my goodness. Talk about keeping it interesting, right? This was all part of the plan. It was just for entertainment's sake.
Oh, yeah. That's a good
Oh, actually, I need more torches. So let's go ahead and add a few more sticks. Oh my god, that's terrible. That's much better. Okay. So, where am I? Got bunnies there. Is this where I thought I was trying to get to in the first place? That would be an interesting piece of information. Or is this something kind of new? No, I think this was where I sort of intended to try and make it to. I just didn't remember there was a rosehip climb here. I'm so sorry. Thank you for your sacrifice. I'm gonna have to try and save my arrows
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Normally I would just go after these bunnies with... Oh. Just with, my bow. Because I'm much better at that. Was that a wolf coming down the hill? I am a monster, I know. I'm gonna tear it apart with my bare
Come on,
hands.
Loper.
Which is funny because Josh is a
Perfect.
bear. Oh, wait.
I could eat a horse.
Oh, that was too high? Ah. Okay, well...
Starting to feel numb.
Oh, well... No. That would also be my bunny. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. I saved the bunny. For now. Okay, add fuel to the fire. Hopefully we're warm. Love this place so much, the music, the views, the vibes. I do too when it's not, like, completely blizzardy at night and I can actually see the views and the vibes. But I agree. I honestly think that Sundered Passes is one of the better new regions. I would say Zoc and SP are my favorite newer regions, and then probably after that the airfield, and then Blackrock. I hate Blackrock. So we've killed a bunny, we've killed a wolf. Oh, I've already called both of those things. Okay, then we're all set. Mission failed successfully.
If I don't warm up.
Got jumped the other day by a wolf while carrying a torch. Oh boy. Were you, like, extra smelly? Because I've heard, or I have experienced them doing stuff like that if you're, like, really smelly. I killed in my Anna run because a wolf did not get scared away by a consecutive gunshot and flare shot. Oh my god. If you're stinky and sprain or sprain risk, they will ignore torches, which is so rude. Come on, SP. Come on. Come on. Don't be like that. I saw Misery not smelly, but maybe hurt. Yeah, okay. Plus also Misery is, well, Misery for a reason, right? And there goes my fire. Screw you, SP. That's all I have to say about that. It's okay. We're fine. This is fine.
I've never felt so cold.
We just need lots of sticks. So that we can... I mean, we have coal, but I don't want to use up all my coal. We're obviously not going to make a fire by the deer right now. Do you know of the cave close by? Maybe? It's been a while. If you, I think... Let's see, I'm trying to remember where things are. There's the one that we stayed in overnight, which was back that away. I'm pretty sure there was something this way. But I don't know how close that was. And then I have to start going up the hill, and I know there's also a building upside the hill. Maybe I just go there. Let's maybe try and make a fire. We have Maglens weather, so we're not wasting matches. We're just wasting fuel. The deer is cold. I know. It just wants to be warmed up and eaten.
Perfect.
-10. Okay. So the answer to your question is maybe? Maybe I know of a cave nearby? Like I said, it's been a very long time since I've been to Sundered Pass, so I don't really remember the map that well. Like, I knew when we entered that there was a cave to my right somewhere. It's amazing I found it, though. I know that if I climb this rope, there's not really a fully wind-blocked spot. It's not actually an indoor cave anywhere. It's just kind of like a giant tunnel. And I remember I'm gonna go up this hill through the forest to get to whatever that building is called. Not gonna lie, some of the cases I get at work do bring a smile to my face. I came across this page via the Vintage Dispute Resolutions page. My account was blocked because, to be honest, I violated the terms of service. Hey, at least they're honest, right? 0. Great. 0 degrees. Okay, well... I'm gonna try and risk a sneaky little nap. I can guide you, but only if you need. Yeah, you do gotta appreciate the honesty there, for sure. Alright, I'll let you know. I think I'm gonna be okay for now. But we'll see. Oh, at least the wind has stopped. We could make another little cheeky little nap. My girl did. She learned from her mistake. Alright, at least we're warm now. Let's have something to drink. Hey, Thor, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Chance, yeah. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you had a good weekend. I'm just gonna dump this fire and all of its torches. I'd really like the deer meat. I'm torn. We have time. We have time for the deer meat. I'm gonna get at least a little bit. We have time for deer meat. Let's just grab a few more sticks, though. Because I'd really like to save the coal for emergencies. Emergency coal. We're gonna also have to try and leave some cattails. Just a few. We've got so many cool people in here today. I really appreciate all of you spending time with me. Okay, no Maglens weather anymore. And only 9 sticks. Okay. I may have underestimated the amount of sticks that I had. I really thought I was closer to like 15 again.
Come on, little fire.
Is that gonna be enough? Add fuel. Just throw on a few more. That might be enough. Excuse me, dear carcass. There we go. Oh, believe me, Wanderer, it is my pleasure. And it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
If I can drop any of this
I hope
here.
you also had a nice weekend. Okay, while these are cooking, I'm going to go look for more sticks. So stickity stick, set a stick, stickity stick, boom, boom, stickity stick. At least this area has a lot of sticks, especially post I don't want to say that word too loudly in case the game is listening. Decides it's been too long. We still have 32 minutes. And the game is always listening. It does feel like it, doesn't it? It knows. Oh, Astrid. I'm sorry that you were so hungry and cold and tired. I hope you're feeling much better now. Let's see, how much time do we have? At least 37 minutes. Okay. GG on the watch streak! Woohoo! Fortunately worked for most of it, but we saw a string quartet by candlelight yesterday, so it was a good weekend. That's really cool. Why is the meat so large? Why is the meat so close to my face? Why is it floating on the ravaged deer carcass that is over here? Oh boy. But that sounds like a lot of fun, I agree. Okay, we've got time to harvest the rest of the deer. It evolves these seasons. Oh, nice. Extreme close-up. That is really cool. Well, I'm glad you could at least enjoy the wrap-up to your weekend, even if you did have to work. At least it ended nicely. Oh. Is it 'cause I said it? Is it because I said the word? Alright. Well, let's see if we can find our way back to the
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
the cave that we were in before. We can harvest the bunny, maybe. Oh, that bunny's looking at me and judging me so hardcore. Did you see? It was like, I see what you did. I know. Is this it? Is this already it? This feels way too close to be true. Crowded house fire. Blizzard Day 2, let's go! Haha! The cave! Cave of Wonders, boy. Miserable haunt. It's miserable, alright. At least it's warm back here. Man, I cannot believe how many blizzards we've had to deal with today. I'm kind of over it. This is like our 4th or 5th blizzard in 3 hours. I'm kind of done. I don't know that I've ever had this many torches before. This is too many torches. I am ashamed. What I call has more than 10 torches, I usually mean like 11. Oh boy. Never say whether it's good or things are going well. Also, don't say, we haven't had a blizzard in a while, or even, this looks like it could become a blizzard, because that's also already enough. Extreme need, thank you, Trooper. Hey, Cuz, welcome in. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Oh my goodness, that was like an embarrassing number of torches. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so we were gonna wait, first I want to drop the animal fat. Secondly, I wanted to harvest this bunny. 210 calories. We can do that. We can afford to do that. I'm just scared to click on that. What is a grouping of torches called? A bundle, a bonfire, a house fire? I like the idea of a bundle. I do know, I distinctly remember watching a prof stream once where he was taking torches from a fire and like, or he had done that. He'd taken torches from a fire and just threw the ones that he didn't want to keep and let them just burn out at some point. And I remember watching him like come up over the hill and just seeing all these burnt out torches everywhere, and he just goes, "This is a barfing of torches." Oh, thank you so much for all the shout-outs, Trooper. I appreciate it. Oh shoot, I have no power here. I kinda need more water. I suppose we could start another fire. Although I'm kinda tempted to try and see how long we can go without needing to do that. So we want to make a note that we have Pass, we have Miserable Haunt.
Damn! We're in a tight spot.
One deer. No, that's not a deer, that's one bunny. Got. Man, I haven't seen that movie in forever. I need to rewatch that. I wonder if that's on Netflix. I should look after stream.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
I have 5 sticks now. It's a little sad. Go. He got himself. I see SP, I click SP. Hey, Lai, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Okay, can I do anything else? That's the problem, like, I don't really have anything that I can work on. I suppose we could maybe fix up our bedroll? It's at 91% though, we don't really need to do that. I hate the waiting. That's the worst part. Just sitting around and waiting for something to do. It's a little too early for us to start repairing stuff. Oh. Oh, but I don't know if this is going to be too late in the day for us to find the house. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I'm gonna just take a peek. I'm gonna see what it's like out there. Okay, low random German. I gotta think of something. Aua. Schmerzen. Sorry, that was really sad. I couldn't think of anything. Okay, taking the painkillers, bandaging up our hand. Wrist. Sprains a wrist. There we go. It's a bad goat. Yeah, I feel like we can call that an unreasonable goat. Any goat where you hurt yourself, I suppose, is an unreasonable goat. My biggest concern is that this might end up turning into a blizzard becoming an aurora type sitch. So I do wanna move relatively quickly. Pro bear wrangler. Bad goats are not yet invented goats. Yeah, there's really no such thing as a bad goat. They're just, you know, slightly riskier goats. I also think, if I'm not mistaken, that this place had firewood. Oh, wait, was this a place that needed, like... No. It was the back room that had a key, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I spent a lot of time in this hut back in the day. Back in the days of me actually playing an SP. There are no bad goats, only happy little gravity experiments. Precisely. Could try and grab another bunny. Oh, I knew it. I knew that was going to scare them. But hey, at least it means it scared this one closer to us. Alright. I'm sorry. Thank you for your sacrifice. Happy little broken bones. Exactly. I don't think this one is going to last for much longer, so we'll just swap this out. Ruined! Yes. Let's take it with us so we can break it down. Okay, slowly but surely we are making progress in SP. I actually don't know that this is going to turn into an aurora, at least not right away, because I'm not getting the weird, like, greenish light yet. Monster!
Very much more.
Sorry, it's just the circle of life. Yes, it's this door that needs it. That's what I thought. Film! I mean, I can't cook the film. Reclaimed wood. We could break that down if we need to. Let's place this here. Let's drop the meat. Actually might turn into one though, because it is kind of looking weird. Okay, let's go ahead and harvest the bunny. The bun. The bunster. Haha! It is an aurora. So here we are, 3 hours into stream. We've had like five blizzards and 1 aurora. Let's go ahead and drop these. What is this place called again? Oh, right. I forgot I'm gonna have to worry about cougars. Oh, I keep forgetting about cougars because they're, like, not existent in my favorite regions. Lovely. Cabin. Last lonely house? Last lonely house, I guess. Okay, so...
I wonder if I can drop any of this.
Last lonely house, 1 bunny, 1 gut. Let's go ahead and harvest the rest of this bun. Maybe if I have a tea before we go to sleep, we'll actually recover fully. we'll have to cook that tomorrow. Let's go ahead and drink an herbal tea. A herbal tea. And let's get some sleep. I'm so glad we made it to this place before the Aurora started, though, because even though we killed the wolf that was around here, who knows? Maybe there's another one lurking. It could happen. Alright, I guess we'll pass a little time. Sleep a little more. Pardon me. Alright, let's grab the rabbit. I don't know where...
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Junk. We'll come in to get the deer meat once I can actually see. I'm hoping that we have Magellan's weather again. Haha, ha 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 ha, silly me. Why should I expect that? Alright, back inside we go. There's the meat. Okay. Let's go ahead and start this fire.
Come on, little fire.
We got 42 minutes. Let's go ahead and place rabbit meat. 21 minutes, 12 minutes. Takes 49 minutes, okay. Well, let's go ahead and eat this. How are we doing on water? We're okay, but I think I'm gonna do a half a liter. Let's go ahead and just finish eating the bunny. Okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, you're gonna have to, because you're gonna have to break down this chair for some more fuel. Now, hopefully, the weather will be better than it was this morning, and by better I just mean a little bit warmer. -18, okay, so not warmer. Let's see what we got here. Found some more coal, that's always nice. Ruined work gloves, no thank you. It'd be so nice if it had like a sapling for us. We should keep our eyes out for saplings because we could really use some in the future, in the nearish future too. I'm gonna drop off now. It was really nice to finally meet you. Looking forward to chatting with you later. Bye bye. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us, Kaiser. I'm also really glad that our paths finally crossed. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'm sure I'll see you around soon. Okay, I think I remember how to navigate this region, generally speaking. I don't know specifically where the camera is, but I think I have an idea. I don't think we have to go all the way up to the tippity top, but I could be wrong. My thought is that it's maybe at that, like, is it called the weather station? Or am I confusing that with something else? But there's like some building up about the part the area where the first pack of Timbies shows up on this path. I'm thinking roughly that that's where it might be. There's like a building up there.
I need to find some place to
And I
escape
remember
this.
along this path, there's a whole lot of nothing, but there is one cave. I want these sticks. No, no, don't tease me like this, sticks. Give me the sticks. No, give me the sticks.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down.
Like, I
for a
don't
bit.
remember us having to really worry too much about predators. I do remember there's like an area where there's a deer. There's an area where there's 1 or 2 bunnies. Of course, the problem is I haven't mapped anything yet, so I don't know where the cougar is in relation to us. So we probably should actually try and get some charcoal so we can map. Oh no. No, that's not great. And a rope. Okay, let's do that. I don't know if this is maybe a mistake, finding this rope instead of just going back. But we're gonna try our best. Let's swap that back out. I do remember that wherever the cave is, it's on my left. I do know that much. And I don't think it's far from here, actually. I think it might even be over here. Because I remember there being these, like, weird trees, just like a few scattered up here. Yeah. Here's the cave. Look at this. And it's all coming back to me now. At least I'm remembering these things before it becomes a big problem. Oh, okay. I thought I had another bingo event available, but I don't. I vaguely remember this being a weird cave, and I don't think I want to explore it if I don't have to. I can't really sleep here. That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll stay here. Yeah, I really can't. I mean, I guess I can if I go down this thing. There's like a little... There's a little climb here, and then there's a place where we can put our bedroll. I think. I thought. Apparently not. Okay, we'll climb back up then. I'll just pass some time. I remember this being a really weird, confusing cave. Oh, we're almost out of water. well, I guess I have to climb back down so I can make a fire so I can make water. So. Oh well. Alright, let's start this fire. At least we don't need to worry about getting warm right now, because we're already pretty warm. Let's just do 2 liters. I guess we could repair our underwear while we're waiting. Wonder if the weather has improved by now. 36 minutes until boiled. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna grab a torch. I'm gonna wait until it's at embers to light it again. And I'm hoping that there's gonna be some charcoal here now. This is maybe not the best place to put a campfire. Oh well. Alright, fire, you can burn out now. It's okay. You can now be done. So I can grab a charcoal. Come on. Oh hey, there's a flare here. Sweet. Okay, take charcoal. 1. Sweet. That's enough. That's enough just to get an idea as to where we are in relation to the cougar zone. Cougar zone. It's a very steep cave. Coming out of it doesn't seem like such a big deal. Going into it seems like a terrible idea. Okay, that's not even a little bit good. No, not even a little bit. Alright, we'll just explore a little bit. I just don't want to go too far. I remember this being very confusing. There's a piece of coal down there, which we might need in the future. I just don't see a point in exploring this cave, really. It just seems like it's a disaster waiting to happen. Like, even here. There we go. I feel that. I feel that, Astrid. Okay. This is not any better than before. Why can't this just be better? I guess we're just gonna break down this torch then, because there's no point in keeping it anymore. pass some time then.
Man, all I can think about is food.
Meat cake, there we go. And I think there was some food around this area. Like, I think there was a deer. I think there was maybe some horns. Can't remember. I'm not gonna go too far. I just want to see if I can find like a bridge or something. Ah, there is a deer here. You're right. Alright, let's grab this kilo of meat and put it inside. It seems like we're gonna end up sleeping here. Which was not really the plan. But hey, sometimes you don't get to choose the plan. Sometimes the plan chooses you, especially when you're playing TLD.
Oh, so cold.
Okay, burned out campfire. Let's go ahead and start this again then, I guess.
Come on, little fire.
We might as well make a little more water while we're at it. Can I squeeze my bedroll in here? No. I have to be back there. Is that a stone? Is that why I can't place my bedroll here? Yes. That's why I couldn't place my bedroll. Let's go ahead and eat this bit of deer meat. I have 6 torches. Maybe I can grab one more. I think we're gonna end up sleeping here. I really don't want to. Ugh, where did my venison go? There it is. I think what I might do is actually sleep here to save. But I don't want to sleep now. I can't see anything. I'm hoping that... Where the heck is it? There it is. I'm hoping that maybe the storm has died down so that we can at least do stuff around here. I think we're gonna end up sleeping here. Because if I recall, there's not really another good place to sleep for a while. Unless you happen to get like a nice wind-blocked spot for the night, but I remember that being quite a bit of an issue. Okay, so maybe I map from like here. Haha! I watched him just like turn around and just be like, yeah, no, never mind. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I need to find a place to rest.
I'm really nervous about dealing with the cougar. I kind of hoped that I was going to deal with the cougar during the hunting tournament, and then it just didn't happen.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Alright, I'll head back down this way. We'll skip the climb and just goat it. Alright, we should probably eat the venison just so we don't have to worry about stink in the morning. But I do think I'm gonna sleep to save, and then we'll see if we can find someone to raid. I know that we technically saved by coming into the cave, but nevertheless, I like sleeping to save. It's a nice wrap-up, I think. I'll need to drink. Okay, I hope that our sleep schedule is going to be back to normal now. Roughly. We're still a little off. Okay. Well, we will wrap up here. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I had a really good time despite the chaos of all those blizzards. And I hope you had a good time too. We're going to go ahead and raid someone. Let's see who we've got on. Let's see. Let's go see what Syl is up to. Doing Dangler. So let's go see how that's going. Have a good one, everybody. And I hope to see you around soon. As I mentioned earlier, we're gonna do Firewatch on Friday. So hopefully see you for that. Have a good one and bye for now.